Welcome in. I'm realizing that the intro video on my stream does not work. So, yeah, there's the intro. Welcome into the booth here. I hope you guys were enjoying overtime of that Bears-Rams game. Those are some really good teams playing, you know? Some very good teams who have found a lot of success over the season. So instead, let's watch two puck teams that have not won a game combined and also combined have 3 goals scored in 8 games. I'm not kidding. This is going to be fucking fantastic because someone has to win this game. I don't know who it'll be, but someone does have to win. Hoping my mic audio is good. I'm not sure. Might be a little bit loud. I apologize if it is. I'm kind of fucking around with the gain right now. We have Mackinac, the Mighty Mac. They'll be in the green for tonight. And we have Philadelphia, the Revolution, much maligned Revolution. They'll be in their primary reds. With a bit of black trim, I think I put on there. It might be blue. I can't remember. Dude, I'm not going to lie. That announcement was spot on. This game was already pushed back 15 minutes. And we're probably going to push it back at least another 10. Waiting for this game to finish. We're literally having players in the chat say, blame Caleb Williams for Log not being here. Which, fair enough, I think. I'm not entirely sure. They're trying to figure out who's in the server to play and who's not. I only just got here. So the prep for this stream is pretty much me looking at the rosters and going, oh my goodness, that's a whole lot of zeros. The leading goal scorer, or the leading points man between both of these teams is Jack with 1K. In the lobby, he will be Jaqueel O'Neal, because of course he will. He has 2 goals. And that's it. Everyone else on these teams, either 1 point or 0. But it's okay, because they play each other, and someone has to win these games, which means there has to be at least 2 goals tonight. We will see 2 goals. If you think I'm being mean, talking about these teams these ways, this is how these 2 teams talk about themselves, so I don't think they mind. Taking a look at the rosters really quick. Looks like we have Clash Royale and Big Throbber up front for Mackinac, with White House Tech Novastar on defense and Coppenwood in net, who I am excited to see. He's been very good recently in pugs. Savo and Jack 1K, which I'm just going to call him Jack for the rest of this. You guys can figure it out. They'll be up front. Mixter and Cook on the back end with Luke in net. And with that said, the votes are starting to come in, which means I need to remember what button actually views the match. I think it's WO. Hey, yes it is. I am ready to go. The teams are maybe ready to go. Yes, we are. We are starting. The opening draw goes the way of Mackinac, but Jack 1K immediately jumps on top of it. First overall pick in D3. A lot has been said about him playing in this league this season. He's been called up to play with the Kansas City Phoenix quite a bit in D2 already, just a week into the season. He's done well in that role as well, so we'll see what he can do tonight. We have our first pick for the goals total tonight, which, speaking of, I should get rid of that lower third. Tremor coming in with 10-plus goals each for Rhubarb and Mixter. We are all playing and watching at the same time. I'm assuming you're meaning the Bears-Rams game. I'm not a big football man, so I'm not watching that. Attempt a drop pass from Novastar. Clash. Good deke to get around 2. Still has 2 more to beat. Takes the outside lane. Back inside. Good moves from Clash. Look at that. Mackinac on the board first with a sizzler of a goal from Clash Royale. That is all the way down, all the way in. Beautiful work from Clash. Oh, that's fantastic. Clash Royale, I believe that is his first of the season. I will double check that fact, but I don't think they only have 1 goal, so it's a pretty safe bet. But that is the second. Oh, I might actually be wrong about this. I could think Clash. Nope. It is Get Woke who had their 1 goal. So that is Clash Royale's first goal of the season. Congratulations. Dump back in. Savo looking for the drop to Jack. It'll go all the way down to Cook. Jack has it in the corner. Looking to bait in Clash. Clash plays it well, though. Shot into the 3rd row. Savo back to Jack, back to Savo, shot save, Coppenwood. Good give and go behind the goal line from the Revolution. Jack looking for some more between himself and Savo. Big throbber moving across, that one knocked back into the Revolution zone. Luke is out to play it, looking for a long clearing pass. White House Tech has a drop pass, can also go around. He chooses the ladder. Novastar, 1 on him, throws it up the middle, and Jack is there to intercept it. Looking to get the dekes in, but going for a pass that wasn't really there. White House Tech, pass back across. Clash with it again, more dekes. That backhand to forehand from Clash has been really effective so far. Big save from Luke. His first save of the night. Big throbber. Shot off the crossbar. Good chances for Mackinac early in period 1. That's a great backdoor pass. The chip shot goes over. Clash to back up the rebound. Down low to Throbber. They're looking to create from below the line. Hand off. Stop by Mixter. I might mix up Mixter and Savo. They have the same stick. Even though the names are above the head, I'm just so used to Savo being the green stick guy that someone else rocking it feels wrong. White House Tech with the chip. Savo wins a 50 though. Looking perhaps for Jack behind him. With some room. Flat-footed defenders, but stopped by White House Tech, and a 3-on-1 the other way. Novastar creeping in the far side. Has a shot saved by Luke. And knocked to the corner pretty cleanly. That pass out in front stopped. Combination of Mixter and Luke getting pretty much half touches on the puck to make it come to a full stop. Clash Royale. Stopped by Cook in midair. Good bat. Cook is the player in this lobby I am least familiar with. Everyone else I have kind of a surface level knowledge of, but I don't think I've ever seen Cook play in any meaningful capacity. Mixter in, looking for the short pass to Savo by the looks of it. Cook is gonna... Well, I'm trying to guess what he's gonna do. He takes a safe bet, goes across to Jack. That's a tough touch, though, from Jack, and Throbber picks it up. Looking for the wrap, saved by Luke. Good job getting all the way across to that post on one slide. Vital save as the first period will come to an end, and it's Mackinac getting an early goal. You know, get it out of the way early. Love to see it. They'll have the lead going into the second period. No changes for either team. They're sticking with their rosters. We will see a lot of people play. The D3 rule, of course, being everyone who shows up on a specific night will see at least a full period of ice time. Some teams will run a line 1, line 2. How they organize it is kind of just down to the captain. Some guys will stack their top lines like we saw on Friday with the Normandy Conquerors. Other guys will kind of spread out the talent, spread out the wealth, and go for a more of a 15-minute effort. Or I guess a 30-minute effort across the two games, looking to take away as many points as possible in both scenarios. That was a good move by Throbber. But he isn't able to beat Savo, although he'll get a half touch on that drop pass by Jack Mixter. There's the first flub, thinking he's Savo. He isn't able to get anywhere with it. Big Throbber with the puck, looking to carve his way through the defense. Unfortunately, Halloween was a few months ago, so jack-o'-lanterns and carving not so much in style. And he doesn't find any success. Big Throbber with the drop pass option goes up to Novastar. It's cut off by Jack, though. Can't get the juggle. And it'll be knocked all the way down into the Revolution end. I do love the name Philadelphia Revolution. It's a fantastic name for a team. The logo is much maligned as we get a breakaway, and it looked like it went off the crossbar. Coppenwood will get the rebound out of there. Jack's first big attempt on net doesn't yield any results. Throbber with Novastar acting as outlet. Throbber will just take a long shot, a pot shot at Luke, and Luke scoffs at that one, knocks it away. He'll have a better opportunity here going inside, and Luke saves that one as well. The big shot by Novastar in tight. Mackinac continuing to up the pressure, up to 5 shots now, halfway through this first game. Good challenge by Big Throbber, giving room to Clash, and we saw what Clash could do with the Deeks on that first goal. That is phenomenal. What a save by Luke. Oh my goodness. Action out the wazoo right now. That is such an inventive play. Good shot saved by Coppenwood over the top. I'm trying to clip that play and commentate this game at the same time. It's not going well. Clash Royale, good save. I think we do have the clip rendering. I am so distracted. I really need a co-caster. Clash trying to go right through Mixter. Gets a favorable bounce. Pass to space. White House Tech will be the one to get it. Clash Royale. It's kind of fired around before Jack gets the pass to Savo. Breakaway. Oh, he hit the brakes. Savo hit the brakes. Slowed him down enough. He's not able to get the right angle. Good couple of saves from Coppenwood, and the puck escapes Jack's possession. Mixter grabbing it, knocking it back into the zone. 1 minute left in the second period as I finally save this clip. And we're good to call the rest of this game. Cook wins that race, trying to find Jack. They are trying to make all the offense go through Jack, which, fair enough, your first overall pick, that should be the goal. Clash, up top, White House Tech. Weak shot, knocked away, rebound goes in. Luke wasn't expecting it, tabbed out, was watching the Bears. I don't know. but it cost them nearly 2-0. And that's White House Tech's first of the season. That is actually a first career PHL goal for White House Tech. Congratulations to him. As Luke put in the chat immediately after that went in, we should have delayed this game for the Bears. Which, fair enough. Someone please update me on that. Oh, that's not a great pass from Throber. It goes to Jack. Shot, save, Coppenwood. That pass doesn't find its mark either. And Jack's pathing just a little bit off. Just enough to let Novastar get hit. He goes for the shot. Almost like a sling blade shot. Maybe that name will catch on. Probably not. It is something I invented after all. Take a look at the stats here through too. Clash Royale and White House Tech with the goals, assists spread out evenly across the board. And the shots in favor of Mackinac, but it's not like there haven't been chances for Philadelphia. They've been finding good shots, and Coppenwood has been stalwart in the back end. Pass inside to Jack. Shot. Another save from Coppenwood. That one almost snuck through. Couple of saves from Cop. I said on the way in, Coppenwood was one guy in this lobby I was most excited about seeing. He's a goaltender with a lot of momentum recently, and it's showing. Big Throber, 2-on-0 here with Clash. I expect him to utilize the pass. He goes for it, and it just rolls off the stick. Both players caught up on the post. How is... Luke fell over somewhere during that. I think he got hit by a teammate because it wasn't any of the Mackinac players. That's a touch and a half. Cook manages to catch it. He made a save completely dead on the ice. I'll give him credit for the save. White House Tech charging that puck down. Clash, chip through the middle. Can grab this as well. Comes in. 1-0 off the post. It's sitting there and Savo clears it. Novastar says, all right, let's put it right back in. Keep the pressure going. Wrap chance. The wide wrap. The spin. No, it doesn't go as well. Clash Royale with creativity on display. Rebound. Save from Luke. 2 of them. There's so many chances on Luke right now. Philadelphia can't get the puck. And Savo is in the damn neutral zone. Savo, go play defense. For the love of Christ. All right, never mind. He's on a breakaway. And he doesn't get past 2. Okay. Well, Jack gets through. Big save, Coppenwood with the stick. That entire 2-minute sequence, literally 2 minutes of just the weirdest puck I have seen in a while. In probably a season since that East Coast Gladiators Texas Toucans game. That is some of the weirdest and most entertaining puck I have seen. It's still going. Good clear by Luke. I don't know how Mackinac did not score on one of the 8 or so chances there. They started this period at 7 shots. They're up to 13. That one off the crossbar. And the Bears have lost. What? Great reference, Fly. Oh yeah, that game was unbelievable. Like a 3-goal comeback from East Coast and a comeback in the series. It was just bizarre. Jack coming in, and that one's blocked. And, you know, I don't get the strategy here from Philadelphia. Jack has gone AFK. Oh, he's moving now. Good job by Luke cornering Big Throber there. Novastar chipped in. Big Throber will win this race once more. The strategy for Philly is really let Jack have the puck. Jack goes score kind of stuff. And Dimitri points it out fantastically. It's to the detriment of a very good scorer in his own right in Savo. Like, Savo was a D2 captain last year. Let's not forget. He still is a very good player. And it just feels like there's not much service going the way of number 24 tonight. Clash Royale, turning. And that one almost on the stick of Big Throbber. 30 seconds. It does look like Mackinac has this in the bag. Anything could happen. Savo chipping that one by Novastar. Novastar, also a former D2 talent. That one in front. Jack scores it. And what do you know? It's almost like I know what I'm talking about, just a little bit. They pass it up to Savo, and it allows Jack, who is a natural goal scorer, to get space to score. The Rams won. Thank you, Luke. Kind of my whole point is you got to try, if you are a player like Jack is at this level, who thrives with the puck, you can't get into the habit. Mackinac wins, by the way. You can't get into the habit of a team playing to you. And what I mean by that is, if you just have the Minnesota, what were they called? The Minnesota Mustangs was a season 1 team. They had Smasher in season 1. Smasher, very, very good player, even back then. But they didn't win the championship. They didn't even get close to winning the championship in season 1. It really wasn't close. And that wasn't because they didn't have other players who were good. Chalky was on that team. He was a D2 captain last season. Giler is good. He was on that team. But the issue is they played give the puck to Smasher, and Smasher create opportunities for backdoor passes or just score outright. Either way, Smasher had to deke out 3 people minimum and the goalie to get anything done. And that's kind of the trap that Philadelphia is falling into, I feel. You need to play through your stars. They need to be the ones distributing. Put them in the center of the ice, sure. But have them pass the puck, get it back, pass the puck. There's no one in net. What the fuck? All right, we're VWing. A little bit of a false start on game 2. It caught me off guard with that. I got kind of stuck in a tangent, but my point remains the same. Jack is a premier talent. He's the best player in D3. I don't think anyone's arguing that. But he's got to use that talent to elevate his teammates, who are also very good. You know? Hogmelt, G. Dillon, Savo. Good players on this team. The Mighty Mac did win game 1. I'll chuck that up on the lower third here. Or no, underscore bug. That's what it is. Game 1. We are underway in game 2. Yeah, that should be working. There we go. Jack, I don't know what you were on about. I am a one-man show. It takes me a while to get the scores up. Some lineup changes. Dear God. Poland is in net for Mackinac. Big Throbber stays on. Get Woke, Sky, and Bad Santa on to join him. Rhubarb, Hogmelt, and Log on for Philly. Jack stays on as well. Luke in net stays the same. No sign of Office Lamp. Rhubarb. That's a pass to Jack. Trying to find it, but Get Woke read that play well. Looking to work his way through the neutral zone. Shot. Tipped. Rebound. It's put to the 10th row of the PHL stadium. Unfortunate from Bad Santa. I believe Sports Guy Cam. I think you can, in theory, substitute players during the play, but it is rarely seen. Most of the time you'll see substitutions in intermissions, so between games or just between periods. But in D3, you have to play everyone on your team that shows up for at least one period. So you'll see most teams running 2 lines of players, assuming they have their full rosters. Good cut by Bad Santa. Throbber with the shot. It rebounds over to Sky. And we hear Log getting active in VC already. White House Tech, first career goal last game as well. I believe that was also the game winner, too. Because Clash had a very good goal to kick that game off. Throbber with the puck. This is going to be a 1-on-0 for Sky. Log not able to get back. The shot is wide. Throbber will win the race to it in the corner. It's out to Get Woke. Chips it past Hogmelt. Good block from Jack, but it goes right back to the teal and gold. The Bridge City, Mackinac. I want to say Michigan. I think it's Michigan. We're going to go with Michigan. But the whole thing is a bridge, which is very funny to me when I got to make that logo. Thank you, Rat. But yeah, you learn a bit about architecture when doing graphic design. How to make a suspension bridge. How to make a back pass. Talk to Hogmelt. That's perfect. It goes to Jack. The shot is a little bit less well placed. Get Woke wins this race, and Sky is streaking up the ice, drawing a defender back. Maybe some room here for Big Throbber, who will win the race to this one. Shot, saved by Luke, and knocked away. Good rebound control from the goalie. Mackinac back on the attack. Get Woke, down center. Rhubarb makes the block, and Jack will pick up the puck that's just sitting there. Loses control of the deke. Body positioning established from Get Woke. Jack fights back for it, but it will just eventually slide its way over to Sky. In the neutral zone, up the ice to Bad Santa. Big Throbber. Maybe thinking hit, now thinking wrap. Knocked away by Luke, who has been very good in the first period of this one. That one takes a tip and a tumble. Someone really needs to help me figure out who this guy is in net for Mackinac. If anyone speaks Polish or it's not a Ukrainian name, that's for sure. It looks like a Polish name. It's Berube. Thank you. We're going to go with Berube because I'm not saying all that. He did not have an active first period at all in net. No shots. We see Jack come out and Savo come in for the Philadelphia Revolution. Bad Santa to the middle, shot just over the net. A good, honestly, good power on that shot. pretty good placement. If that's about a foot lower, then that's a perfect shot. That one is a spinning puck. Kind of gets away from everyone. Hogmelt cuts inside to the corner. Plays it to himself. Now out front, looking for Savo. Log is going to get onto this puck with some space. Goes back, same wall, across. Good setup here from Hogmelt and Log. Rhubarb with it. In the middle, almost finds Savo. Good breakout all the way down the ice. Almost nets Philadelphia their first goal of this second game. Shot wide from Throbber. And knocked all the way down the ice. The name is a mix of Hungarian and Polish. I'm not going to question why Mist knows that. I am just going to take your word for it. Dominic Zoboslai? That's the... One of those guys is on Liverpool, right? Yeah. Zoboslai is a midfielder for Liverpool. Yeah. I only know that because I watched them in Arsenal in the most boring Premier League match of all time a couple weeks ago. It was horrendous. Nothing happened the entire game. Chesney is a goalie. Okay. Get woke. Shot tipped. And then knocked into the sky by the man himself bearing the same name. Pass up from Hogmelt to Savo. One-on-one versus Big Throbber for a chance at the net. Goes for the pass to Rhubarb. Honestly, a good play. Get woke just had it scouted. Goes for a breakaway pass of his own, and Log equally up to the task in the red jersey. Big Throbber turning, firing this puck back into the Philadelphia zone. Sky, puck kind of gets away from him, but he does enough to get it to Bad Santa off the back of the net. Big Throbber diving down for this. It's been all Mackinac in game 2. Shots 3-0, but the goals don't tell the same story. We're all tied up still halfway through this game 2. Well, now I know more about those two people than I probably ever needed to. Good shot by Sky, saved by Luke, and again, good rebound control from Luke. I am very appreciative of the fact that that stick stays active after the initial save with the puck. There's been a couple that he's batted over to the corners and out of harm's way after the shots have come in, as something you love to see from your goalies. Rhubarb chases this one down. Wanted to go out middle to Savo. But again, Get Woke having a strong game. Gaining possession for Mackinac. That shot looking for the tip from Bad Santa. Shot saved by Luke easily and cleared out once more. That one's a bit more of a difficult shot. Sky makes contact with the goalie. That's a bad place pass. Chance for Bad Santa. Caught me off guard up here in the booth. Luke was not caught off guard that time. He's able to make that save. Sky looking to cut in. There's a chance. Shot wide by Santa. He's oh so close to his first goal of the season. He just can't find it. Big Throbber hunting this one down. Cleared all the way over to the top of everyone. Bad Santa, maybe an ill-timed touch as Get Woke looked like he was about to get free. The second period will come to a close. It's still 0-0. Taking a look at possession, if I can, with this excellent Dalf mod. Credit to him for this. Mackinac a bit up in the possession department. Savo, shot. Berube lets it hit him on the chest. G. Dillon defense is Yeah, that is happening. I am almost certain that they forgot that G. Dillon was there because he was watching the Bears game. Because I know G. Dillon would go full fucking mute. Savo coming up the ice. Cuts in. All the way across. Shot well wide. But a little bit of a threat to Mackinac. Only one shot in this second game for the Revolution. Welcome to a lamp team. Unfortunately, you're not wrong. Bad Santa chasing this puck. Drop pass to Big Throbber. It gets past him. It doesn't get past Get Woke. Throbber's going to meet him at the center of the ice. And that one goes 5-hole on Luke. Another unfortunate one for Luke from that corner that has given him so many issues, and Get Woke places his second of the season. It's just a slide and the stick isn't there to cover the open 5-hole. What? What do you mean Get Woke is on the other? I'm confused. Oh, Christ, that chat's not about me at all. I'll back off. Bad Santa looking to get onto offense. Rhubarb clears it around. 3 minutes, 30 seconds for Philly to find a goal. They were able to find one in the first game. Savo trying to drop it to G. Dillon. A well thought out play, just not executed with that same level of effectiveness. Sky looking for a tip. Bad Santa looking for any kind of option. He's got two people in front of this net. Good save from Luke. Back in front, and he gets that one out. He's been busy. Couple of goals. You probably won't like a couple of these goals that he's let in, but honestly, he's had a great game in net. Great pair of games, I should say. So there isn't too much to be worried about on that end of things. And everyone knows it's not the goalie's fault if your forwards and your skaters do not score. That's what Philly needs. Good save from Luke there. Only 2 shots for Philly. They got to get the offense going, and it's got to happen soon. Hogmelt across the line. Looking for the chip to Rhubarb. Saved by Berube. And knocked to the corner. Bad Santa turning with this puck. To the wall. 3-on-1 the other way. Make it a 2-on-1. Get Woke and Sky in front. Pass blocked by G. Dillon. Showing his defensive chops there. Spin pass from Sky, who has really impressed me, honestly, for Mackinac in this second game. Been a very effective player below the goal line. Big Throbber, good dekes. But stopped by Rhubarb. He's going to try and shovel it out. Little bit of chaos. Bad Santa. Can he cut back? He can! All the way across! Can't get control. Backdoor option. It's just wide. More than just, but we'll ignore that. Get Woke with 1:10. Certainly just hoping to waste some time. Hogmelt will clear it. Springing a 2-on-1 if it can be caught. But Get Woke again, reading the play so well back there. He is the primary reason why Philly has had next to no success on offense in this second game. He's been reading every single stretch pass to a T. Throbber reads that one, and it might just go in. It's off the post and out. Sky with the pass to Bad Santa. Stopped by G. Dillon. Get Woke down low. Up to Throbber. Shot wide. G. Dillon. Long clearing pass, and that's one that even Get Woke can't reach. Savo. Pass. Shot. Saved by Berube. Huge stick save. 10 seconds left, and it's a breakaway for Sky. around Luke, and Sky gets their first goal of the season for the Mackinac Mighty Mac to cap off back-to-back victories for Mackinac. They come away with a full 6 points tonight. Lovely game indeed. Great move from Sky at the end. Little bit of offensive life, a chance to tie it, but Berube, the biggest save he has made, ends that one and ends the series. I wonder if I could do like, oh, you know, that would be cool if we could do this lower third that I got up. Take that and put the results on it. That would be very cool. Lost because they subbed out Log. You're not wrong. I'm glad we had such a good turnout for this game. It's genuinely really nice to see so many people come out for this D3 matchup. Appreciate you all coming. In case you missed it, Game 1, Mackinac Mighty Mac beat the Philadelphia Revolution 2-1 in regulation. Game 2, Mackinac taking that one as well, off of goals from Get Woke and Sky. And that one 2-0 in regulation. A shutout for Berube, who's still skating around. Showing off the handles, I think. So Mackinac improves on the season. They are 2-0-4. Philadelphia got some work to do the rest of the season. 0-0-6. Mackinac with the wins. Philadelphia, the short end of the stick. But that is all for me in the booth. I've been Flyfire. It's been a lovely little stream tonight. Glad everyone could come out and watch. And I hope you all have an excellent night.